Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, I'm gonna be playing with this new giant skeleton, kind of like a fireball bait deck. As you guys can see, we have the Royal Hogs, we have the skeleton dragons, Mother Witch, and besides that we have some defensive and support cards. Ghost is mainly to, apply some pressure, some situations of course also very good defensively. And then we're running it with the evil skeleton. So this deck used to be very popular long time ago. Different version though, I remember it used to be played with Zeppies. And I believe some other card, I think it was Flying Machine instead of the Skeledrags. This is kind of like an updated, new version of this giant skeleton Hoggies deck. So it looks like our opponent starts off with a Tombstone. I could go with Mother Witch, but at the same time I feel like it might be Graveyard. Mother Witch is, most of the times, there you go. There's the Baby Dragon, so it might actually, gonna be Splashyard. So I kind of want to keep the Mother Witch actually for the Graveyard. Let's see what he's gonna do here to defend the giant skeleton. He should have, okay, he goes with his Little Prince, and he goes with a Barbell. Okay, he spent quite a bit of elixir, that's good for us. I guess we can just go with Fisherman like this to, distract the Baby Dragon. Then he goes with an aggressive Graveyard, that's why exactly, I wanted to keep the Mother Witch. As you guys can see, he says wow, so I guess he wasn't expecting the Mother Witch. If not, he of course wouldn't have gone, too aggressive or so aggressive with the Graveyard. So look at all the Royal Hogs going, guys. He even goes with a Barbell, but he, doesn't hit the Mother Witch. So we can go with a Giant Skeleton here to support the Mother Witch. Mother Witch is of course gonna make even more Royal Hogs thanks to the skeletons, and then he's forced to go with his Little Prince. So we can actually keep up the pressure, but going double lane here. I'm also gonna send some Royal Hogs to the left side. Giant Skeleton plus Mother Witch on the right side is gonna make it to the tower, and as you guys can see, this is gonna be a ton of damage. Actually tower down right side, and I believe if he doesn't defend the left side, that's also gonna be tower down. Royal Hogs actually do an insane amount of damage, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go skeletons here early to DPS down the Little Prince, perfect. And then as you guys can see, we actually take both of the towers down. So I wouldn't be surprised if this guy is gonna give up, or if he's gonna try, he's gonna have a very rough time, making a comeback, of course, against Graveyard. It's not that easy. I mean, I made it seem really easy right now just because of the Graveyard he played. If someone like plays it perfectly while playing this Graveyard deck, he could actually do a good job at defending. Like his defense is pretty solid, especially since we can't kill his Little Prince. But of course, in this case, he gave us such a good counter push with the Mother Witch there. As you guys can see, he gave up, so let's quickly flick on him, and that's gonna be a very nice W. To start off today's video, let me know in the comment section down below what kind of videos you guys would like to see in the future. Usually I, of course, make my own ideas, but I would also love to hear your guys' ideas. If you guys would like to see more, I don't know, let's say pro versus pro, playing against other pro players, playing against other content creators, or maybe any type of idea, any type of videos, let me know in the comment section below. Also guys, I saw a lot of people watching my videos who are not subscribed to my channel. I would appreciate it a lot if you guys watch my videos. If you guys enjoy the videos, please leave your sub. It's completely free, and it of course, supports me a lot. Okay, let's go Giant Skeleton here to catch his Miner. Miner of course could be a lot of things, but most of the time it's gonna be a Miner control with poison. Okay, looks like he does have the Knight, so it's most likely gonna be a Miner poison deck. Bad thing about this deck is that most of the times they play it with, okay, he does have the Skellies. Most of the times they do have Bomb Tower, and Bomb Tower of course is very good against the Royal Hogs. Okay, looks like he has a different version. I'm guessing he's gonna have the one with, NATO, I was about to say it with the Wall Breakers as well. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be that version. Okay, so interesting version. He only, if I'm not wrong, has Lock plus NATO as spells. So I think our Skeleton Dragons and the Mother Witch should be able to get quite a lot of value in this matchup, guys. Okay, let's go Skeletons here. I'm actually gonna go, let's wait a little bit, see what he does. Okay, he goes Knight, so this Ghost should be pretty annoying. He's probably gonna want to activate the King Tower with the NATO, that's why I'm gonna instantly pressure with some Royal Hogs, and I'm even gonna go with the Skeledrags at the bridge as well, just to be annoying, and knowing that he just spent quite a lot of elixir. I don't think he's gonna have that much elixir to be able to block them. Okay, in this case he goes with Wall Breakers. We have arrows in cycle, so arrows will be nice, because this way the Knight also doesn't get a shot on the tower, so he actually helped us out there. Okay, so we already cycled the Evil Skellies. Evil Skellies in this matchup I don't think are gonna get too much value, because he does have a lot of good answers against them. But who knows, maybe in some situation if we catch him without login cycle, we can maybe counter like a Miner, even a Knight or something like that. Okay, I'm gonna go Skellies in the back, perfect, we catch the Skellies. And then let's keep up the pressure, guys. I'm gonna go Royal Ghost right side, even though I know that he has Knight, I just wanna be annoying, force out some elixir. In this case we force out the Knight. I don't know if he has Evo, I think he has Evo Skellies, right? Yeah, I don't think this guy runs the Evo Knight. I think he has Evo Skellies. Okay, I'm gonna go Giant Skeleton here. It looks like he goes NATO. And then I think he might go with the skeletons. Let's see if we can take care of the skeletons easily. If not, I'm gonna have to maybe arrow them. Because I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think he has the evil skellies available. So let's go with arrows quickly. Look at the left side. Oh my god, it's gonna be on tower. He still needs to nado it backwards. If not, the giant skeleton is gonna get onto the tower. So nice nado by him. He does end up saving, the left side tower. But in the meantime, we can apply some pressure on the right side with the Royal Hogs. Here we can get a nice Mother Witch going on top of the 3 skeletons to create even more Royal Hogs. And then here we force out the bomb tower. Okay, let's try to defend as good as possible. We do need to watch out because the magic archer is gonna get some shots on the tower. Okay, I'm gonna go fisherman here to try and kill it as soon as possible. And then let's cycle skeleton dragons into the right side lane. So far looking decent. I don't want to start from the back. I feel like if I go Royal Hogs right side here, it wouldn't really make any sense. Because he has bomb tower and cycle. I think with this deck, usually you always want to try and make a push from the back. Okay, he does go with a magic archer. I feel like the magic archer was kind of aggressive. Like we can even take the damage here. It of course does get quite a bit of damage, but now afterwards this counter push is gonna be insanely good. Look at the counter push we're gonna have. We have 2 giant skeletons on both sides. We have a Mother Witch right side. We have the... Okay, he does go with Evil Skellies. Let's quickly go with arrows here. Evil Skellies are really good, but of course, yeah, it's gonna be really hard for him to defend this double lane pressure push. So I wasn't really too scary about the magic archer. It did get a ton of damage. I must admit, that was a nice try from him. He did leave our tower on 600 HP. I was like, okay, I don't think it's gonna take the tower. Let's take the risk. Let's take some damage. And then afterwards, we're gonna have an insane counter push on both sides. As I said, with double giant skeleton, I don't know how many troops we had there, but we had so many troops. It was basically impossible for him to defend. So I'm 7-1 right now. Let's hop into the next match. Let's see what we get as a matchup. So far, I think this deck doesn't really have that many bad matchups. It, of course, can struggle against, for example, Bomb Tower. Like, Bomb Tower is a perfect example of a card, which in general is very good against our win condition. But I feel like this deck doesn't have the, Royal Hogs as their own win condition. Sometimes you even get damage, for example, with a giant skeleton, maybe with Royal Hogs from the Mother Witch or another card. So it looks like we do find the match. Looks like we're up against Inazuma. Okay, let's give him the good luck and let's see what this guy's gonna be running. Okay, so as I said, usually with this deck you do want to kind of play passive, kind of play defensive, trying to get counter pushes. But I guess sometimes you can also start off. Let's just cycle Royal Ghost here on the left side and then see what he's gonna do to respond to it. Okay, I don't know why he says wow. After I drop the ghost, he says wow. Let's go with giant skeleton into the same lane as the knight. And then, not sure what knight could be. Okay, knight plus bowler, most likely gonna be, I'm guessing, electro giant. Could be something else as well, but I'm definitely, more leaning towards electro giant. I kind of want to fisherman, but I feel like at the same time it will be a little bit aggressive. So let's actually Royal Hogs opposite lane. Oh, he has electro dragon. Okay, it's not gonna be... Okay, it's definitely not gonna be Electro Giant, guys. Electro Giant doesn't run E-Drag. Okay, interesting deck from him. I think I'm gonna Mother Witch here to counter both of the E-Drag plus the Bowler. Okay, unfortunately the Bowler wasn't being targeted by the tower, but again, we don't take any damage, so that's fine. And then I guess... Okay, I'm gonna go Royal Ghost. I think he already cycled back to his Knight, but still, I think it should be fine. And then... I'm not sure what his win condition is gonna be. I'm guessing it's gonna be Balloon. Maybe it's gonna be Balloon Freeze. Could be Graveyard as well, I guess. Not sure. Okay, so knowing that it doesn't, that he's not running Electro Giant, I'm definitely gonna go more aggressive with the Fishermans. In this case, I'm gonna try and pull this Bowler towards our Giant Skeleton push and then quickly pressure the opposite lane here with some Royal Hogs. Okay, nice Inferno Dragon by him. He will be able to get quite a lot of value out of that. But still, we're getting a good amount of damage, and this Inferno Dragon shouldn't be that big of a problem for us. Oh my god, I think the Giant Skeleton actually made it to the tower, right? Yeah, Giant Skeleton is actually locked into the tower, so it's gonna be so much damage. And then here we can get a nice Mother Witch to be able to help kill the Balloon. Freeze is gonna be a decent play, but at the same time, he's not gonna get that much out of it. Well, we do get a decent counter push here. Okay, so the Giant Skeleton Bomb actually got a ton of damage there. That's really nice for us. He does go with his E-Drag. I guess we can go with... Let's go with Ghost in the back here. And then I feel like he might go... Okay, he does go with his Knight. Let's go with Fisherman as well. And then we need to be careful here. This is kind of scary. Okay, let's go with Skelly Drags like that. And then I'm actually going to go Arrows on defense. Nice, good amount of pressure. Let's go with Evil Skellies on the right side, knowing that he doesn't have much elixir right now. And then if he's going to freeze on offense, the Evil Skellies were going to get so much value. Okay, nice. So we force out the Nado defensively by going Evil Skellies there. Not allowing him to go with the freeze. And here we need to watch out because he's definitely going to go with the Bowler defensively. I feel like he's gonna be... Oh, wait, what? Never mind. Okay, this guy just decided to kind of all in here. I think we should be able to... Well, we're not gonna defend, but we are gonna take the tower on the right side with the ghost. And then, yeah, look at the situation. We have giant skeleton, we have ghost, we have fisherman, skelly drags. We can go with royal hogs here in the middle. And this should be, I think, pretty much good game, right? There's no way he's gonna defend this. Yeah, he also calls good game. I also think that he will not be able to defend it. As you guys can see, giant skeleton makes it to the left side tower. And it's gonna be another victory with this deck. I feel like this deck is just so hard to defend whenever you play it, yeah, well. It's really hard to deal with all the spammy cards, with all the bait cards. In this case, this guy didn't even have a fireball, and we have so many cards where he kind of needs a fireball, or where he needs like a big spell. So we're 8-1 right now. I think we're gonna do one more match, guys, and that will be, yeah, a perfect video if we end up with another W. So let's see what we can do in the next match. Okay, guys, perfect. Looks like we finally found the next match. So we're up against Osama, so let's give it a good luck, and let's see what this guy's gonna be running. In the meantime, I think we can cycle again. Royal goes from the back in the left side. Okay, he goes with Hawk Rider, so let's prepare the Fisherman. Let's go with Fisherman now to activate the King Tower against the Hawk Rider. I feel like Fisherman in this deck is just so good because it often helps. For example, now activating the King Tower, and then often it also helps because you can pull troops towards the Giant Skeleton and towards your, push it towards your troops. So in this case, looks like we're up against 2.6. Okay, 2.6 I feel like it's gonna be an interesting matchup. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Why? Because he has a quick cycle, he has fireball, and then also the musketeer is basically immortal. So let's see what we can do here. I think I'm gonna go royal hooks. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore the hawk rider actually. Well, not completely ignored. I'm gonna go skellies, but with the king tower activated and the skellies, it's not gonna get too much damage. And then here we can get a mother witch going to try and create some... Oh, that's unfortunate. I was about to say to try and create some royal hawks with the skeletons. Oh my god, look at the giant skeleton. I feel like giant skeleton right now has so much HP, guys. Unfortunately, didn't make it to the tower, but almost got there. I feel like he was so close of getting, on top of the tower with the death bomb. Okay, so a decent start. I think it was a good decision here to, basically ignore the Hawk Rider, only spend the skeletons, and then try to make a good push. Unfortunately for us, the Mother Witch wasn't able to make more Royal Hawks, with the skeletons. But I think anyways, it was a good, amount of damage and a pretty good start so far. So let's cycle Giant Skeleton here in the back left side. Looks like he does go with his Musketeer. I think we can keep out the pressure actually. I feel like Royal Hawks behind the Giant Skeleton is often annoying because it might force out, for example... Oh, he does have the Evil Skellies. Okay, let's go with arrows though. Let's see what he has. Look at the Royal Hawks. Royal Hawks are getting onto the tower. And that's gonna be even more damage. Oh, what? The Giant Skeleton Bomb this time did make it to the tower. I personally thought that it wasn't there. He already calls good game. That's such a good amount of damage. Actually, tower down. 52 HP, so that's already gonna be in arrows range. And he just called good game twice. I don't know if he's gonna give up. He might actually give up at this point. I don't know if I would give up. Well, he could still try, but I think he gave up. Yeah, he said good game, good aim. He's not dropping any cards, so it looks like he actually did end up giving up, even though he had 2.6. I feel like 2.6 should be a good matchup, but I don't know. Like I think we did a good job there at pressuring, and the arrows were very nice. Giant Skeleton in so many situations is really annoying. As you guys can see, often people don't really know how to deal with it, or even if they try to deal with it, it just had so much HP that it still ends up getting to the tower and still ends up getting a lot of damage. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.